What is up, everybody? We are on a little bit of a walk, a little bit of an adventure this morning. Coming out here to the property we bought last year. Behind us you can see the lagoon. There's a big old river on the other side of the lagoon. This is all farmland. This is forest behind us. Can you take that? And the monkeys, yes. That way I can record. And up here is the property we bought. Nothing has been developed yet. And up here in this tree, here, let me get around the corner. There are some spider monkeys who are up in the tree who are taking a nap. I think it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Over here is a better view. There they are. Here, let me flip this around. Up there you can see those two spider monkeys. Up there, hanging out, taking a nap after their morning breakfast, right? Really loud at like 5 o'clock in the morning and 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So our property, these have not been fully marked yet. So it's somewhere, there is a fence that's been built in here. So we do not own the one right here at the edge. But if you go into this property here, so this right here basically is the end of the properties, right? There is a property that's right here where this big tree is, and there's a fence running in there, and then we own the next one back. So if you go in here, back where that tree is, if I can see this on my phone worth a damn, that tree back in there, that one right there, that's essentially where our property is back in there. And we are at the very end of where they are selling properties. So there's going to be a street that comes down from there. This is a hill. It's going to come down here and connect with this. So this is a street right here. You can see this behind me. This is eventually going to be a street that runs back to town. We're about 20 minutes outside of our town on foot. So a couple kilometers. This was all farmland owned by this dude. This one guy owns everything along the river, all out here. And then he sold some stuff up here. And then this is all gonna eventually be developed and get city water, city electric, city plumbing. But there's nothing out here right now. It's just forested land. And then you can come down here and kind of see where they've already cleaned a little bit. This is the very end of what they are selling. And they have cleared it up through here, which you can see. That is going to be a street which goes all the way up there and connects to another lateral that goes back to town. So this eventually will become, town houses, houses and storefronts and stuff. Is that your stick or is that?
It's mine.
It's your stick. Check out the views if you guys can see that behind us. So we bought a piece of property out here to sit on. It's an investment property. We might put something out here. I don't know. Chris has said maybe we'll put a cabana out here. Yeah. But this is something where it's probably not going to have any electric, gas, or water for 5 years. Could be 10 years. Who knows how long it's going to take. But in the meantime, it's just going to sit out here and be an investment property. And we are keeping an eye on stuff because as they open up more, we're probably going to buy more. Because honestly, it is a beautiful view. Let me turn this around. So the forest just wraps around here. Just keeps on going. That's the end of the road right here. There's nothing beyond this point. More farmland. Nothing for sale there. And then his farm just continues just all along. There's the lagoon, the river's beyond the lagoon, and then this is all just forest. And then up top the hill it's been cleared, but we bought one of these because it's right in the middle and we wanted something that had trees and things so that we can have, if we ever decide to build a house out here, it'll have shade and everything else. Or we may decide to clear it, you never know. But anyway, we are back in there somewhere. It has not yet been, we haven't gone in there and fenced it off. They haven't come out here and measured it for us. So obviously, I don't know if you're going to be able to see right here. There is a fence. Yeah, you can't see it from here. Right where these banana trees are, there's a one row of barbed wire that goes right there, and then it goes up around that banana tree and up. That is essentially the edge of our property, and then we go from there onwards in. So at some point, whenever Chris decides that she's got time with her sister, because they know the guy that they bought the property from, and they can come out here and he will walk the property and put the stakes in the ground for us to then come put fences up, and if we want to clear the land. Anyway, it is a beautiful day. It's a little hot. We're getting into summertime, but this is a beautiful place to be. And like I said, it was 30 minutes to walk here, right?
Yes.
Like 10 minutes to the edge of town, and then 20 minutes walking down this dirt path to get here. So stay tuned, more to come.